Michael Rich joined the RAND Corporation in 1976, and during his career has held a wide variety of research and leadership posts. For the last 18 years, he's been RAND's #2 ranking executive. On November 1st, he becomes RAND's next president and chief executive officer. Michael, tell us, what should the public know about the RAND Corporation?
Well, Warren, RAND is the public's foremost source of rigorous analysis about public policy problems. Health and healthcare, education, national security and international affairs, energy, the environment, many, many others. Our website, which is www.rand.org, contains tens of thousands of reports, summaries, and newsletters, all available to the public with the results of our research and analysis. We also operate a graduate school, and in fact, it's the largest doctoral program in the public policy and policy analysis field. A lot of people don't realize that. And of course, RAND is an institution strictly nonpartisan and nonprofit.
Why do you want to lead RAND?
Well, there's a number of reasons. It's an exciting opportunity for me. First, I believe deeply in the proposition on which RAND was founded, and that is that rigorous and objective analysis makes for better decision-making and better policies. Second, I think that proposition is becoming more and more important as time goes on, as the problems that we're addressing as a nation become more complex, and the public discourse about those problems become more polarized. RAND is an institution that is dedicated to doing rigorous and objective research on those kinds of problems in a strictly nonpartisan fashion. So I frankly can't think of a better way to complete my career than to be president and CEO of the RAND Corporation.
You're clearly passionate about RAND. Why are you so passionate about RAND?
Well, there's a number of things about it. First, this is an institution that's dedicated to making the world better with research and analysis. So the mission of RAND is something that's very appealing to me. Second, I like the idea of tackling problems with rigorous and objective research. You know, like everybody else, I want my children and their children to live in a world that's safer and healthier, more prosperous and more secure. And I want the problems that we face to be addressed with rigorous analysis of evidence about what works and doesn't work. RAND is a collection of nearly 2,000 individuals who are dedicated to doing exactly that. And so definitely I'm passionate. I'm passionate about the mission of the institution, the values we bring to our work, as well as the people of RAND.
Michael, what experiences have prepared you for this new role?
You know, I was lucky enough to have a mentor at the beginning of my RAND career by the name of Nancy Nimitz, and she had a favorite saying, and that saying was, be prepared to be surprised. She, in the very first days of my RAND career, taught me the RAND way. Don't settle on a position or an answer on an important issue before doing careful analysis. And until you do, prepare to be surprised. And that lesson has helped me through my research career. I've been a research leader at RAND. I've directed one of the 3 federally funded research and development centers we operate for the Pentagon. And of course, for nearly 2 decades, I've been the second ranking officer at RAND. My experience has covered all aspects of our research agenda, all of the policy areas. I've been active in our work here in the United States as well as around the world. I've been experienced with both the research programs as well as our graduate school. And of course, I've been involved in the programmatic and the business sides of RAND. But I think as I reflect back, there's probably no lesson that is more valuable to me than the one I learned in my very first month from Nancy Nimitz.
Michael, what do you see as the challenges that lie ahead for RAND?
Well, I see 2 enduring challenges for an institution like RAND. First, how does an organization that specializes in rigorous analysis, undergirded by careful quality assurance, how does an organization like that continue to have influence in a world that seems driven by a continuous 24/7 news cycle? And then second, how does an organization like RAND maintain its reputation for objectivity when the discourse about problems is so polarized now? Now, in the very near term, we're entering a period where our principal government clients are going to face a era now of severe resource constraints. And that makes it incumbent on us to help our clients with our analytic capabilities do more with less. The clients are going to need those capabilities. We have a long track record of success in that area, especially with our work for the Department of Defense, and our obligation is to help our clients in this period of resource constraints. Now, fortunately for RAND, there is a growing group of philanthropic supporters who value an institution like RAND that is committed to tackling the most important problems with rigorous and nonpartisan research. And we're fortunate to be able to rely increasingly on that kind of support in the years ahead.
Can you tell us about some of the plans you have for RAND?
Well, I have many ideas, but they're as yet not completely vetted, and so I'm looking forward to some internal conversations first about those. You know, RAND has a tradition of peer review, and I'm certainly not going to exempt myself. But I can assure you that we will continue to tackle the most important problems and continue to apply the standards of high quality and objectivity in everything we do.
Michael, thank you for sharing your views with us.
Thank you, Warren. It's been a pleasure.